This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Have a look at the lineup in this studio. Couple of powerhouses that used to work together. Swanee is our guest, obviously, today. But Swanee, would you like to do the introduction? Because he's a very close friend of yours.
I certainly would love to. He is a man that is most beloved in this country. He's a published author.
He's a good golfer.
He's a great golfer, and of course is known for his amazing talents in portraiture, where he paints.
No, that's Ando.
That's Ando.
Sorry, mate.
Oh, it's Sam Pang, guys!
Good morning.
Did you get confused for Ando a bit,
yeah,
mate?
well, that's just, look, to be honest, that says more about Chrissie than me. I'm a metre away from her and can't tell the difference, Swanee. Interesting. Wow. 7 years of breakfast radio.
Exactly. It's an awkward situation for me. I feel like I've been caught on a date with my new boyfriends by my ex-husband. Because, of course, Sam Pang and I worked together. You know, we've seen the best and worst of each other, as you do when you're in a breakfast team situation.
By the way, as an ex-breakfast host of yours, I'm seeing your new boy over there.
Yeah, they're broken.
Yeah, I'm fine. Feeling great. Feeling
flying.
Feeling very, very comfortable. No, it's good to see you all.
It would be great, I mean, to break out a segment on your new show where maybe it was a paint and then reveal segment. You know, I don't know the structure of what you've put together, but, you know...
No, Swanee's right, Whip. It's a whole hour of me painting, but it's just a self-portrait.
That's not what I'm asking for. I just want some sort of maybe a tip of the hat to it or something.
Well, Whipper, given that you just gave a great in, you don't know what the format of the show is, I want to give the plug because I'm really pumped about it. Monday, 8:40 p.m, Sam Pang makes his debut on his very own Tonight Show, and I, for one, am so proud and excited.
Yeah,
thank you very much, Swanee. I appreciate that. Yes, that's a professional at work. That's what I got to work with for 7 years. Yeah,
well,
I loved it.
What are the segments?
Do nothing.
Sam's Street Talk, Sam's Mailbag. What have you got on the show?
Yes,
Sam's Newman.
There'll be a wheel. I can tell you that. I insisted on a wheel.
Yeah, you must have a wheel.
You know what? This is not... So, obviously, we're doing it live on Monday night, which is very, very exciting. And you know, I think I said to you, Swanee, it's not really about the guest. This is not the Graham Norton show where he rocks up on a Friday night and he's got four of the biggest names in the world. No, there's guests, but the guest is like one... it's one segment and there's five others. So that's
Who's
why...
the guest? Can you give us a hint?
I don't know. What are you doing on Monday nights, Swanee?
Hey, I'm going to come live on television and sing a defunct jingle from Le Cornu Furniture.
Well, there's our outro. There you go.
You could have Swanee sing at the end of every show.
Yeah, I could.
Or you two could have a fight like Normie Rowe and
yes,
Ron
Casey.
Yes.
That would be great.
That'd be just sad, but also that is where you two in your careers are heading. That's where it'll finish for you too on midday television, having a fight. A fist. It'd be like Tyson and Jake Paul. It'd be just sad.
Who's your inspiration? Is it Vizard? Is it Denton? Is it Rove? Like, is it going to be similar to one of these shows or a completely different, Pangy?
No, I think the format, they're all great, but the format's like without it's interesting. We haven't had one for a long time in this country.
Yeah, we haven't.
The format's very familiar to everyone. You know, everyone knows it. So there'll be a monologue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I love, Swanee. And I like that.
So
the Logies experience was great at that. And then after that, there's lots of segments, and yes, hopefully there'll be guests. But don't tune in for the guests, guys. I'm telling you that now.
Do you know what's interesting? Because you're right, that late night show, Pangy, has been spoken about as a space that needs to be filled, and they need the right person. There was a lot of talk for a long time about Larry Emder doing something. I think Grant...
Well, that would have been awful.
It would have been...
I love Larry, but, I'd watch that show if Larry... he had to keep doing his morning show, right? Yeah. And then he had to stay... He wasn't allowed a nap, right? And he had to stay up all day, all night, and then you just watch a man broken at 11 o'clock.
I think we've already seen what happens when that occurs with Andrew O'Keefe. And the answer is that it's not good.
No,
it's not
right. He won't be on the show.
Is he the first guest?
No, he won't be.
He's not on there.
Is everything A-OK?
Good segment.
Grant Denyer was rumoured to do a night show at one stage.
Yeah.
Once again, what do we do? We just do rampant speculation. Is this a new segment? People that have been talked about vaguely in the area of the show I'm about to do. Is that what we're doing today?
I'm probably. It sounds a bit loaded, I know. It's just there was a show that launched on Channel 10 a while ago. It was called On the Couch with Wippa. It was a Tonight show. We did 36,000. It was, let's not call it a hit, but it was definitely a great crack.
It was on at 2 a.m. in the morning on Channel 10. I'm not joking. They gave us an hour slot. It was the worst.
Really?
Do you remember the South Australian identity, Quinton? He's not with us anymore, but Quinton wrote to Channel 10 and was so disgusted with the show and said, "Is this serious? Have you put this show to air?" And Wippa hosted it. It was a disaster.
I remember I co-signed that letter.
I didn't know you did that.
I didn't know either. I'd give anything to see some footage.
Yeah, no.
Can I ask about Channel 10? Have they given you free rein, Pangy? I mean, there'd be a huge budget at Channel 10, but have they let you... I know you've got a lot of friends involved, a lot of mates with you as well, writing.
Yeah.
So are they getting involved at all, or are you allowed to do
Channel
your own
10
thing?
management. What do you reckon, Fitz? How much do you reckon I'm running by? How much do you think I'm running by them? They've been very, very supportive, and they're also just, hey, do the show, and then it's a great position. If it goes okay, you can take as much credit. If it goes no good, you can say, hey, he didn't take our notes.
Exactly.
There you go.
So there's nothing to lose.
But I'm very, very grateful, and I thank them for the opportunity.
How big is the Channel 10 legal team, and how big is the Sam Pang Tonight legal team? That's what I want to know.
That's true, because live television, you can be a loose cannon. I have seen it. I've seen things come out of your mouth and gone, well, that's going to be a phone call after.
Okay, there's a chat
I
after
appreciate you taking that call for me because I was out the door. No. Yeah, but I think we did that. Hey, I need to tell you guys, you're every day, and it's live every day. So who knows what you're going to say? Sleep deprived, and look, let's be honest, the chemistry's not electric. You know what I mean? So
hang on, after 14 years.
No, you two are fine. Swanee and you two are fine. You two on your own though. God, thank gosh you came in. But I'm once a week, so I should be all right,
You're fine.
But it is live, so what is it? You do it and then apologise later.
Right. And do you like your monologue at the start? Is that sort of current affair-ish or like observational stuff? Do you go with like
news of the week?
Oh, what's with tariffs? Yeah,
hey, it's been a big week for aluminium. Who's ever said those words on telly?
Wippa, never ever put your hand up to be one of Sam Pang's writers.
Well,
the best you can do is, hey, what about them tariffs?
He's asked a couple of times, and I've said, you start, and if I need to jump in, if I need to rescue the crying baby, I will.
All right, yeah.
Stage is okay.
Yeah.
Pangy, we love you, mate, and we can't wait for Monday nights.
Yeah, no, I can't either.
Watch much TV. I'll be watching this.
All right. That was almost aggressive. Do you know what I mean? It's like, hey, beautiful Fitz goes with, hey, your show's on Monday night, and Channel 10 after Survivor, and you go with, I don't watch much TV. If you just stop there, we would have an issue.
No, I got a close eye on you, babe.
Well, he believes that no one can do it better than his 2 a.m. offering, and how are then tariffs?
It's funny, if no one watches on Monday night, I might be on at 2 a.m. the next week.
That's right.
Yeah, selling 2-in-1 gardening tools.
8:40 on Monday night, Channel 10 and
guys.
Template. Love you, Pangy. Thanks for coming.
I love you all. Bye.
Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova